They say you're going to lose your mind in Detroit Rock City. Well, here we are in Detroit, Michigan. Along with Ray Ferraro, I'm James Cebulski. The North Stars roll in as one of the hottest teams in hockey tonight, Ray.
They haven't missed for a while. I've liked everything about them on this winning streak. They've took the game to their opponents. Their special teams have been good. Their goaltending's been good. When you're riding high, keep it rolling.
A sight every hockey fan can appreciate. It's a clean sheet of ice, and we are about to get underway. The Red Wings start with possession as we are now underway. And it's a quick pass to Howe. Receives the pass. Into the offensive end now. Takes a shot. Oh, and comes up with nothing on the play. Grabbed along the boards by Robitaille. Gets in front of it. Detroit's got the puck along the boards. Handles the puck. Detroit's got the puck along the wall. And that's broken up. Moves it to Robinson. Scrum along the boards. And a heads-up kick pass over to his teammate. Gets the puck over to Solani. Solani's going to play it against the half wall. And down he goes as the puck goes free. Detroit's got the puck at center. Offside is the call, and we'll have a face-off just outside the offensive zone. And play resumes as the puck is dropped. Brindamore's got it across the line. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Has some nice footwork to free the puck up to his teammate. There's the whistle. Offside is the call. Detroit's won it. Teuton's taking the puck now here inside his own territory. Moves the puck along the half wall. Denied by the goaltender.
Yeah, he does a nice job here finding the puck as it works its way through. He's got to pick it up somewhere amongst all that traffic.
Slides the puck over. Quick feed to Dion. Toronto's gained possession along the boards. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Slides it across to Murphy. And he slides it quickly to Abel. And here comes the pushback.
Hedman's done everything here except pull the other guy's gloves off. This has been a pretty tough shift for him, banged up in the middle of it. Now he's got to hobble his way to the bench. Hopefully they'll get the door open and he can get in and get some help from the trainer.
Slides the puck across from the right side and up the middle. Moves it around along the half wall. Uses the force on that hit and makes the save.
No room for the shooter. The goaltender snuffed it out. Modano's going to try and shake this off and get back into the game, but he took a heavy hit there. Modano's being helped down the tunnel towards the locker room. He took a heavy hit and will be evaluated by the training staff and doctors in the locker room.
Let's see if we can try to get an update as soon as possible for you here. Quick shot, beat the goaltender, but couldn't beat the post. Roberts moves it into the attacking end. And now he moves it quickly to Fowler. Blocker. He scores! Jumps on the rebound and buries it.
Oh, he tried to make a desperation save there, but he gets beat. Not much else he could do.
Toronto's on the board here. They've got the opening goal of the game here late in the opening frame.
All you want after the first is to be even or ahead. They've done most of it. Now you have to finish the job.
They gain possession here inside the neutral zone. Fowler's got it to the side. Nice poke check. There are rock stars, and then there's next level to that. And our guest coming up in period number 2 defines it. Snoop Dogg coming up here on EA Sports. Getting into the later stages of this period, 1-0 the score. Off the draw, and he ties up his opponent. Slides the puck across to Larionov. Over the line they come.
Oh, he looks like he's banged up there. He's going to try and finish the shift, but he's pretty clearly not at 100%.
Quick pass to Larionov. And now it's over to Larionov. And that one's turned away. Goalie plays it up. Robinson's moving the puck through his own zone. Shot. He scores! This is like the hockey equivalent of a buzzer beater, Ray.
Yeah, it didn't look like there was going to be enough time. The puck's in the net, and now they feel really good about themselves going into the next period. They tell you it doesn't have to hit the back of the net. It's just got to get over the goal line for it to count. That one does. The goalie had a big chunk of it. Just not enough.
Good job tangling up his opponent here. Sends the pass over and makes the save.
By number 10, Larry Robinson. Time of the goal, 19 minutes, 46 seconds.
Here's a shot. Great glove save. One of the biggest icons in hip-hop will join us coming up in period number 2, the D-O-double-G. Snoop Dogg joins us in moments.
Please don't throw any object on or towards the playing surface at any time during the game.
As both teams get a breather, so will we. We'll take a quick pause for the cause.
This building.
I got a note from the home team here, James, that the injured players being held back just for precautionary measures. I thought he was going to come back, but he's not going to be back tonight.
Now, disappointing for the crowd here, but at the same time, there's a lot of hockey left to go this year. You got 3 teams in California now. You got the Sharks, the Ducks, and the Kings. You're all about California love. Do you have love for all 3, or is there only one?
All of them, especially if they make it to the Stanley Cup. You know what I'm saying? Because they're going to call Snoop Dogg to come drink out of the cup.
And would you? Here comes the pushback. Tempers flaring here
You know what
tonight.
that whistle means? It's time for a fight, baby. Let's
It's
go.
go time.
Let's go. Down he goes.
And it finally comes to an end.
He's down and he's out.
Wow, it was a pretty good tilt. I would say the energy in the building's going to sag a little bit here. Their guy didn't do so well.
Have you ever had a drink out of the Stanley Cup?
I would have to say, yes, I did, my son.
When?
Kings. When the Kings won it all, they let me take a little sip out of the nip, so I did that.
And was it good?
Oh, it was delicious.
Oh, there's going to be a penalty on this play here, James.
Play is blown dead. We've got a penalty on the way. Pretty easy call to make for hooking right here.
Well, he gets a stick around his waist, then he stops skating. It's almost like he's advertising for the penalty.
Here's a first look at the power play.
Key for any team on the power play is to get control of the puck first. So we'll look at the face-off, and this power play at the very least has to generate a little momentum. It's their first crack at it tonight.
And manages to clear the zone. Toronto's got the puck along the wall. McDonald's carrying it ahead. Along the half wall with the puck. Here's a chance on the backhand. And there's the save.
Yeah, he got out tight to him, James. There's nowhere for that puck to go.
Lots of time left in this period, and it's a 2-0 hockey game. The frozen biscuits dropped, and we are back underway here. Gets it out of his own end. The North Stars scoop it up along the boards. McDonald's got it against the boards, and he uses his reach to disrupt the play. The Red Wings pick up the puck here in the neutral zone. Misses the net.
Just misses the net, but really the scoring chance is not dangerous if you can't get the puck at the goaltender.
Across the point. Slides it back to the blue line. Hammers one.
Oh, speeding ticket, slap shot.
You could give him a speeding ticket on that
Man,
shot.
that was speed. Man, you see how fast that thing went in that net?
Blazing.
often in today's game you get enough room to take the slapper anymore. But he hammered this past the goalie.
Toronto's offense came to play in a big way tonight, Ray.
Lots of times it's either the offense or the defense that is happy. Tonight, it's both of them. They've owned both ends of the rink.
All right, if you're an in-game presenter, you're in charge of presenting a hockey game tonight for the crowd. How do you present it? How does Snoop roll it out?
First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put some lights, camera, and a whole lot of action. We're going to have some beautiful people in the house to bring on the introduction. And the game is going to be fun-filled. We're going to do it outdoors. We're going to make it outdoors. That's what we're going to do.
Take the party outside.
Take it outside.
Takes the return feed. And that's picked off. Moves the puck up to Hedman. You always seem to break social media or the internet, for that matter, when you're involved in hockey. Are you surprised at the reaction you get around the game?
No, not really, because, you know, hockey's a sport that people really want to know about. You know, Snoop Dogg is the perfect guy to teach it to you. So when I get involved, they want to know more about it.
Ladies and gentlemen, he is the one and only Snoop Dogg. I don't know if you got to get going, but you want to watch the rest of the period up here with us?
If I can order us a couple of drinks, I'd love to stay up here with you.
I will not discriminate against...
Hey, bring them drinks up here. I'm going to be up here for a minute.
Datsuk's been in some discomfort since he took this hit. A clean hit right through the body. Datsuk's left the bench and, aided by one of the training staff, he's gone down the tunnel towards the locker room. Looks like it's some kind of head injury.
We'll see if we can try to get an update as soon as possible here as this game goes on. Roberts brings it in. Picks off the pass in the defensive zone. Works it across, and he's going after him here. Temperatures are rising, Snoop.
When you hear that whistle, you know what that means.
It's
off with the gloves, in with the hands.
Go
Let's go.
time. And that's it.
That's it. That's it. Referee, break this up.
Well, when your team's getting their lunch handed to them, you want to get noticed somehow. Dropping the mitts is one way.
Past the midway mark of the frame, James and Ray with you tonight. 3-0 is the score. Iserman's won it. Here's a short pass to Iserman. On the attack along the boards. And that one's broken up. Keeps hold of the puck. Passes it to McDonald. With possession along the wall. Player goes down to the ice. There's the referee's hand in the air. Looks like we got a tripping penalty on the way. He's going off for tripping, and doesn't everybody feel like they're innocent on a trip?
You feel like you're innocent on most every penalty, but this one always feels like, nah, did you really have to call it?
He scores! And I believe that's his first career goal.
You bet it is. And while he's not a player expected to score, it's still a pretty darn nice accomplishment for him to get. Well, this is a preferable way to do the power play. I used to hate it when we'd lose the draw. They shoot it down the ice. Now we got to go back 200 feet to start again. This is perfect. Control the draw. One chance, one power play goal.
The North Stars with another goal here late in the second. I don't know if they want this period to end, though.
No, this is a fun zone for them. They have scored almost at will. They've set up for a really comfortable third.
And the gloves are off, ready to respond.
This ought to be a great fight right here.
Look
This ought to be a great one. Oh, damn! He's out. Ref, get him. He's out. Get him out of here.
Fight!
I give both of those guys a great round of applause for a fight of a century.
All right, boys, that's enough. Over to the penalty box and go sit down.
Here in the late going of the frame, Toronto's latest goal has now given them a 4-goal lead. Matthews wins possession in the defensive zone.
line of the penalty.
Moves the puck inside the offensive zone.
Oh, what a shot! Did you see the trajectory he used on that shot?
I just saw the light go on. What a play.
Man, he lit that thing up.
Impressive effort.
You go, boy.
You go is right. But I don't want you to go. I want you to stay here in the broadcast.
I'm here, baby. I ain't going nowhere.
All right.
Leave it.
The North Stars don't seem to want this period to end here in the late stages of the second.
No, this is fun time now. They're playing 4 lines and just rolling over top of them.
Puck picked up in the open ice.
Team Solani assisted by
Shot,
number 20.
nothing. Toronto's got a hold of it along the wall. Great defensive play to break it up. Directed over to Hedman. Rips it, and there it is, it's in.
I don't think it's going to matter, James. I get a look at this immediately. I think no goal. This was waved off hard immediately.
Toronto's been an impressive club to watch tonight, especially offensively, as they lead big here late in the second. There's a freight train hit
He wasn't
there.
looking, so you got to keep your head on a sweet-ass nibble, man.
Are you amazed at the pace and the physicality of this sport?
I love the physicality of this sport. That's why it's hockey, baby.
Here's an odd man rush. Here he is, wristed on net. Oh, what a glove save.
Klopp's had to be on his game. That's a great chance.
He is the D-O-double-G, the dog father himself, Snoop Dogg. And we thank him so much for his time here on NHL 20. Third period is coming up in moments.
Look for our food donation boxes located throughout the concourse.
Detroit's a skater short. Their player who was injured earlier will not be back tonight.
Thanks very much for the update, Ray. Here we go. Third period set to get underway. Simply too much to not enough at this point. Ray Ferraro is between the benches at ice level. Ray, we've got 40 minutes played so far. How have you viewed things?
Detroit's been a step slow almost all game. They haven't had the puck very much. They're losing. If that's going to change, they've got to get the puck and hold on to it much more.
And that one's broken up by a great defensive play. Puck picked up by Abel. Oh, he'll feel that one. And now he moves it to Coffey. Takes a shot. Makes the save.
I think early in the year he gets a couple and you can feel his confidence grow and grow and grow. He looks like he thinks he's going to score almost every night.
Toronto's offense has been a thing to watch tonight as they lead it big time here early in the third. And now it's grabbed by Niedermeyer. Carries it in. They've got numbers. Rantanen's got the puck. Lifts the stick and takes the puck. Feeds the puck over to Lindsay. And now he angles it across to Howe. Smart read by the defender to come up with it.
He just got it. Oh, look at that. Here we go. We got a penalty coming up right here.
We got a penalty coming up here as the officials blow the play dead. Officials calling charging. You agree with the call?
I do, and in particular when a player goes that far to make the hit and doesn't really slow down, it becomes a dangerous play.
Detroit sending their power play unit out for the first time tonight. Sutters won it off the faceoff.
Well, they get another chance here. They've earned the power play. They haven't got anything on their power plays yet. Haven't had a lot of them, but here's a nice chance for them.
Gives them nothing in front.
Smothered that in close chance.
Moves it over to Howe. Here's the pass. And he puts that one aside with ease. Detroit's got a hold of it against the wall. Oh, and it goes off the stick. Now a quick pass to Murphy. One-time blast. He scores! Well, they say good things come to those who wait.
Oh, he's been waiting, that's for sure. He got through his rookie year with nothing, but now he's got one on the board. He got himself in a good position to receive that pass, and then he one-times it past the goaltender.
Detroit's back at center ice. They have a long way to go still here, though, Ray.
Yeah, get your scorers out there, James. Don't worry about the defensive end of the ice. You need goals.
The power play by
Matthews setting up against the wall.
assisted by number 19.
Carries it across the line. Here he is. He's got a step. Oh, Ray, what a play.
The defender comes right back and swipes this play away before it's a real dangerous chance.
Solani's got it in the offensive zone. Great read by the keeper to poke it away. Tosses it to Abel. Moves it quickly over to Primo. He scores! I believe a colleague of ours likes to call those back-to-back.
Yeah, Now, the coaches want you to stay aggressive after you score. They do that, and they're able to put another one up on the board.
Detroit's got to be thinking more and more offense here now in the third.
No reason to sit back. You're in a hole here. You need goals, and you need lots of them. Attack.
Puck is dropped, and we are back underway.
Scored by number 19.
Brindamore's got it along the wing.
Number 25, Keith Bruno, and by number 12.
The Red Wings gain possession in their own end. Moves it to Fowler.
49 seconds.
Fowler stick handling in his own zone. Ovechkin's going to play it against the half wall. Pinned up along the boards. Moves with the puck at the corner. Wrist shot from the slot. And that shot goes nowhere as the lane was filled. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Big save.
The most fun save for the goaltender, the glove stop.
Again, the denial by the goaltender. Moves the puck along the half wall. He scores!
You've got to get rid of that puck in a hurry from that spot on the ice. You're in the high slot, you're open, but you know everybody's converging on you.
Past the midway mark of the frame, the North Stars have a 4-goal lead. From the right wing, he moves it to the middle. Shot right in front. He scores! What a goal!
2 goals in 50 seconds. So quickly on the board.
I think we can officially call this one a rout now.
Yeah, this is a steamroll. This is over.
Toronto's all too aware there's no mercy rule in hockey. They continue to apply the pressure.
No, they're laying a beating on these guys now. It may be time to lay back just a bit.
And he comes up with it.
McDonald, and by number 21, Dean Carpenter. Time of the goal, 15 minutes.
Here in the later stages of this period, Toronto's clicking on all cylinders tonight. They've added to the lead, and this is a total rout. Abel's won a big draw in their own end. Knocked away. Quick pass across to Robinson. Trying to shake the defender. All alone. Oh, what a save! Penalty coming up here. A little too late, and I'm sure some people in this building would have wished the clock would have just run out. And as the puck is dropped, they win the draw here inside the defensive zone. Tripping the call on the play.
I don't necessarily think he's trying to trip him here, James, but he gets a stick into his feet. Down he goes.
Along the wing up the neutral zone. Another big hit.
Man, this guy has one color on his mind, and it's the other team's jersey. Skate, hit, skate, hit. It's been that all night.
We would like to thank you for your continued support.
Toronto's increased their lead as they've increased their body contact. They look like they've taken the heart away from their opposition.
Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Here he is in close, and that's broken up. Quick feed to Hedman. Hedman swooping in on the attack. Handles it along the blue line. He clearly doesn't like that.
Hedman's not interested in dropping the mitts and going at it.
Comes up with the stop.
That's in a dangerous spot. He makes a good save here.
And tries to make a diagonal pass to Brindamore. Solid check to slow him down. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. Here's a shot. Makes the stop with the blocker. Lays into the body on the play. The North Stars have it against the wall. Kicked up ahead to his teammate who skates away. Gets the puck in deep. Detroit's looking to break out of their own end. Slides the puck across to Murphy. And he slides it quickly to Abel. Thunderous hit. He scores! It's in, and I believe that's his first.
Congratulations, his first goal. I don't think anybody expects much offense from him, but it's still gotta feel good.
Detroit's back at center ice. They have a long way to go still here, though, Ray.
Yeah, get your scorers out there, James. Don't worry about the defensive end of the ice. You need goals.
Final minute of regulation here, and it should be it. Brings the puck into the offensive end now. Tries to make a move and can't hang on to the puck.
He's got good hands, but I think he overdoes it a bit here. Now he doesn't have the puck anymore.
Rocked on the play. Passes on over to Yzerman.
Well, that thing sounded like a
Scores!
Hey, you just stop thinking about the first goal. Now you got another. That's 30 seconds apart.
Conversely, deflating for the other team.
Man, that is a kick in the shins right there. They just couldn't stop the bleeding.
Pass across to Matthews.
Steve Eiserman.
The lane was plugged up and that shot's blocked.
Able, and by number 25.
Here they come on the attack.
Time of the goal, 19 minutes. 20.
Hammers it on net. Denies him with the save. Pokes it away to stay on the attack. And look at this, a 3-on-1. Detroit's got control of it now from their own end. Here he is, all alone. And they're awarding a penalty shot here.
Tripped up on the play while he's in the clear. The penalty shot is the right call.
Here he goes on the penalty shot. Makes the stop under pressure.
Hall's done nice work here on this scoring chance to turn it aside.
Detroit's running out of time. They need to find a goal here quickly as they trail late in the third. Nice start winning the draw here inside the offensive zone. Gets the full use of his stick on the poke check. There's the final horn, and this one's in the books.
They've got all the answers right now. The winning streak continues as they find a way to win again.
There's the old cliche, right? Good teams find ways to win. Bad teams find ways to lose. They can't do anything wrong these days.
When there's a turning point, James, they find a way to be on the positive side of it.
On behalf of Ray Ferraro, I'm James Cebulski. Thanks for joining us. Good night.